And pop the monk ability now in case he fireballs. Oh, what? What? Excuse me. Wow, that's crazy that didn't work. I'm not gonna lie. I'm flabbergasted, but we still took his tower. What's up, everyone? It's Durkee here, and today we're gonna be playing with this insane 3 Musketeers deck that features the Evo Knight, the Evo Archers, and the Monk. And this deck is an absolute blast to play. Honestly, you can hit your opponents with the dirtiest Monk 3 Musketeer push at the bridge, and it's really hard for them to stop. If they don't have an answer for your pump, it's just over. So yeah, the full deck is on the screen right now. I'm gonna pop the Monk ability like this to reflect the Tesla. But yeah, this deck is really strong. I'm going up against Hog Rider right now, which means they might have the Earthquake, which would be unfortunate. But there's always a way to outplay your opponent with this deck. It's so strong in the meta right now, I definitely would recommend giving it a try. So we're going to see if we can clutch up here in what I would consider a very bad matchup. Okay, E-Barbs. If you're quick enough with your E-Barbs, it negates any Hog hits. So you can see there I had them already like basically hovered. And we negated any Hog damage. We're going to have our Rage ready for possible skeletons like this. And I don't think we're going to get any damage here, but... oh good, he messed up his Knight placement. That's huge. And we're going to try and get our King Tower activated against the Firecracker. They have a really quick cycle, so they can usually get Hogs down before you can cycle back to your E-Barbs. So we got to be careful about that. Yeah, you can see here he's going to be back to a Hog Rider already. Monk like this. And Monk is going to push back the Hog Rider, and I think we're going to... ooh, no hits. I was going to say, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to negate all of the damage here. Okay, this is a really good Monk ability here. If I was quick enough, I could have done it and reflected the log back, but that's okay. We still take care of the Firecracker. Unfortunately, the King Tower does get activated, but that's all good. We find ourselves in a decent position here. Okay, he doesn't have Hog Rider in cycle, so I'm going to go for the Elixir Collector and then get ready with my E-Barbs for when they do go in. Okay, he goes like that, so we're going to E-Barbs late. I think one hit isn't going to kill us. Nice. We're going to go with the Evo Knight here in front. He has the Evo Knight in cycle as well, no surprise. Archers come down. We're going to rage everything up here just because we need to maybe try and break through. Heal Spirit as well, and that's going to connect to the tower. Most likely going to be tower down. Almost nearly tower down. So we're going to go like this with our Monk ability. Reflect the Evo Firecracker back, and then go for the E-Barbs. Perfectly timed there, actually, and then we're going to go with the Knight here. If he goes for the log, we're going to go for the Heal Spirit. Rage everything up here. We can even get back to a second Monk ability. Oh! That's going to be enough to take the tower, actually. So that was actually a really hard matchup for us. I'm going to predict the Hog. It's the only way he takes the tower and block the Firecracker. That's a tough matchup, but honestly, this deck is so easy to overwhelm your opponents if they don't have perfect defense. So that's a great first game, and we'll catch you in the next one. Into our next match here, and I don't know if you noticed, you probably did, but I'm running a new layout. Let me know what you think of the layout in the comments if you like it. I thought like a horizontal layout would be kind of cool, kind of unorthodox typically in Clash since it's a vertical game, but like I said, I wanted to give it a try. He goes for the pump. This deck doesn't actually have any great answers for pump, so we're gonna do the oldest trick in the book right here and see if we can catch our opponent off guard. We're gonna go like this and then pop the Monk ability here. Heal Spirit as well. And you know, a little bit of something. A little bit of something. Oh, a lot of bit of something. And just like that, we took their entire tower. What the heck? That's what I'm telling you about this deck. What did I even do? I didn't even do anything that was that crazy. This deck is disgusting. So he goes for a pump. I'm just gonna... I could go in. I'm gonna mirror my pump as well, honestly. You can always like match their pump if you're stressed about being able to defend. And 3 Musketeers are really strong on defense. If you split them 2 in one side, 1 in the other, you can kind of negate whatever push that they're gonna end up trying to build up. So I'm gonna go for a Knight here. E-Barbs are a really good answer against Golem as well. We just need to make sure we're careful about the E-Dragon and the Tornado. We don't want to give him too much value. Okay, we're going to go with our Muskies here. We're going to split them like this, so then 2 are going towards the Golem, and then 1's going in the opposite lane. Nice. And we're going to try to keep that from linking onto our 3 Muskies. Like so. Nice. We're gonna rage everything up. Beautiful, beautiful. Night high. And that muskie went to work, honestly. I'm proud of her. We got some damage onto the King Tower as well, and essentially took no golem damage. He goes for a pump, kind of late in the game, I feel like, to go for that pump, to be completely honest. So we're going to pressure the 3 crown here. We don't want him to be able to easily defend. We're going to pop the monk ability. Like this. Rage up the E-barbs. And the reason that I did that, I know I wasn't really going to take his tower, but I didn't really want him to build up a massive golem push, so that was the goal. And it looks like we met our objective there, because now, yeah, he goes for a golem, it's going straight into a musketeer, and he doesn't really have anything that's supporting it. We're going to pull the healer away like this. And then you can see the berry is not going to... Ooh, good NATO by him, actually. But isn't quite hitting the tower, so we're going to go for the monk and then pop the ability, so it takes care of the evil berry. Those musketeers are going to get cleaned up, but the archers are going to DPS down the golem, so... good game to our opponent, but he just couldn't handle losing his tower to the Monk 3 Musketeers. So GG's, didn't even have to think that much, and we'll catch you in the next one. Right into our next game here against Diego. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell from that last game, if you just go Monk and then something behind it, it's going to be really hard for your opponents to defend. Obviously, if they are an elite Clash player, they're very skilled, they will find a way to defend. But that's one of my favorite plays to do. I actually found this deck because I was playing against someone who did that to me, and it actually just like took my entire tower and I raged. So I wanted to give this deck a try. I was feeling inspired. So this guy has Miner, most likely has Poison as well. So because we find ourselves up a little bit of Elixir, I'm going to pump up. And then we can pop the Monk ability to take care of the Little Prince, which is super awesome. Okay, so we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go for Archers. And then Heal Spirit onto the Bats. We failed that Heal Spirit, which sucks because now we're going to take damage. But if we had gotten that Heal Spirit down, we wouldn't have taken any damage. The rage kind of messed up the timing, but that's okay. We actually are up a good amount of Elixir. He's going to go onto the pump most likely, so we're going to catch it with the Knight. And now we're in a really good spot. We're going to go for another Elixir Collector. He could poison it, but it's on the opposite side that he has a lot of his damage. Archers like this. Nice. Beautiful archers. And now my boy is down a lot of Elixir. Like a ton of Elixir. So that's really good for us. Okay, we're going to go Monk. Get ready for the Little Prince. Okay. I don't know if we can do anything about this tower, to be completely honest. But we're just going to have to rely on a really, really nice counter push here to try and take their tower. Okay. We're going to rage all of this up. And his tower's gone. Yeah, like in those situations, sometimes you need to realize, like, it's okay if you can't defend. Like, if your opponent is spending an egregious amount of Elixir, like, it's better to just pressure and go for the 3 crown. And it looks like in this situation, we're going to get 3 crowns. So, good game to my opponent. And that was really satisfying. We'll take the dub and we'll catch you in the next one. And in our next match here against Charles. And in terms of starting plays, you can never start with an Elixir Pump in your hand, but any of your Evos are actually a pretty decent starting option. Okay, my opponent's being really aggressive here, so we're just going to just chill. Yeah, that was very aggressive. So I wish I had my pump in hand. Whenever you do find yourself up Elixir, it's a really good option to just pump up. I'm going to go like this, cycle to my pump. And also take care of that Inferno Dragon. So it looks like he's running Mega Knight, most likely, which means he probably doesn't have a big spell. Usually just runs a Zap, but maybe a Miner. So I'm going to pump up here, and if he goes for a Miner, we have Archers to try and catch it. Just goes for the Mega Knight. Not a bad play, honestly. Okay, we're going to go for the... We're going to let those breakers go. Then we're going to E-Barbs. Wow, I actually didn't know that interaction, but we just got, like, the fattest positive Elixir trade. If he goes for Goblin Gang, I can rage. Nah, he just goes for the Prince. That makes sense. That Prince is essentially going to get taken out, so that's perfect for us. We can go split Archers here, and then Monk as well. Then Heal Spirit, just to kind of distract for a little bit. And my boy has now found himself down a significant amount of Elixir, which is awesome for us. Once I get to 10 Elixir, I'll go for a pump. You don't want to play the pump until you have 10 Elixir, because if they go in for a big push, it'll be hard for you to defend. So I'm going to go for the pump. We have 2 pumps up. I don't think he has a knight, so I don't know if there's anything he can do about this. He's probably going to Mega Knight in front of this, but by the time he does, we're going to have so much Elixir that we're going to be able to defend it, like, no problem. So we're going to go like this, just so that jumps, and then we're going to go E-Barbs, and I think my boy is going to struggle to defend here. So we're just going to go like this, and we're just going to go like this, and we're going to pop the Monk ability. And can he even do anything? I don't think he can do it. I literally don't think he can do anything. That's crazy. he seriously had like no elixir right there. He just, I think he was just frozen. Frozen, genuinely couldn't do anything. We didn't even have to play our 3 Musketeers yet. Okay, I'm gonna take the Prince charge with this Heal Spirit. E-Barb's over here. Nice, beautiful stuff. Okay, and Evil Knight is also a really good tank. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually just gonna let that go. Pop the Monk ability. A little late on the timing, unfortunately. And I think we just win here. Look at how much stuff we have down! Oh my gosh! That was like the quickest 3 crown. It took like 5 seconds. He even says, wow, good game to our opponent. We'll catch you in the next one. Into our next match here against something. D something. And I'm not going to lie to you and act like this is the best deck in the meta. You definitely have some hard matchups, but I will say the barrier to learn how to play this deck is very low. Very low skill barrier to entry, so you can honestly just play around with it. I would recommend trying it out in like a classic challenge or something before you go crazy, and maybe play it on ladder. I'm not going to lie, I was trying to get the Tesla with that as well, but that's okay. He goes for the barrier. We're going to go here with our pump, and we're going to negate a little bit of bandit damage with the Heal Spirit, and then just let it go. You gotta be okay sacking damage in this matchup. Okay. He gives me value there, so I'm gonna go like this, and then archers to help out with the drill. Usually drill runs a poison, so I'm surprised he didn't like immediately go for a poison on the pump or anything like that, but he did not. Okay. I'm gonna go like this. Okay. So that's gone right there. I'm not going to overspend. We are going to go for the old reliable, the oldest trick in the book. And I wish I would have timed that better, to be completely honest. Darn. If we had popped the Monk ability like a second sooner. If we had popped it like a second sooner. Well, no Fireball in hand, so we're going to go in with another Elixir Collector. And when you run this deck, it's never over. I mean, it sometimes is over, but usually it's not. So I had a feeling he was going to drill on it. That's 4 elixir down the drain. We protect our pump perfectly. Gotta remember that they do have the Fireball, though. So we're going to like this. Tesla is locking on to the Knight, unfortunately. Nice, nice. So far, so good. So far, so good on that left side. On that left side. Rage here. Huge rage. Huge rage. Huge rage. I told you it's never over. I told you it's never over. Wow, it was just too much. It was just too much. You couldn't defend. Evo Skeletons are the one thing that will ruin you. That's kind of why you need to run the Rage in this deck, because if you don't run the Rage, you're just going to get cooked by Evo Skellies. We're going to go like this, and then Monk, Heal Spirit. Okay, never mind. And, yeah, they just gave up. Good game to our opponent. We'll catch you in the next one. Alright, into our next game here. And sometimes this deck makes me feel like bad about myself, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I play cycle decks, or I usually main log bait, I feel like I'm thinking so much more. When I play this deck, I feel like I'm acting off of impulse a little bit, and that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta be a little impulsive. We're gonna go for a Knight here. Right off the bat, I'm thinking Expo, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, goes for the low Tesla. We're gonna go like this, see if they Fireball. If they do Fireball, yep, okay, it's gonna be Expo. So there are some things you can do in this matchup. We're going to go ahead and drop the Monk and just take our Elixir lead. I might go for my favorite play of all time. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this. We're going to Heal Spirit. Good heal spirit. Okay, Expo down. And I think he only has... Oh, I thought he was just going to go skeletons. Okay, maybe catch the skellies here with the rage. Not as much damage as I would have liked, honestly. Probably could have played that a little differently. But it is what it is. We're going to just reset and move on. Honestly, even against Expo, if you can get it to a 2-tower situation, you're innately at an advantage. Okay, we are going to defend this a little differently this time. And we're going to archers low like this. Glad that we put them there, kind of out of the range of the Tesla. So this Expo is mostly gone, or at the very least, it's not going to take our tower. So that's fine. Goes for the log. We're going to go for the monk. And our tower lives, so we need a lot from this push here, to be completely honest. So we're going to go like this right away. And pop the monk ability now in case he fireballs. Oh, what? What? Excuse me? Wow, that's crazy that that didn't work. I'm not going to lie. I'm flabbergasted, but we still took his tower. We almost had the perfect prediction. I'm so salty. Okay, he used his fireball, so we're fine. We're going to try and predict the Expo with E-barbs. Yep, and we do. W prediction here in case you go skeletons. Yep, and... Yep, very, very predictable. Expo players kind of all play the same. To be fair, it's kind of how you need to play the matchup. I'm still thinking about that prediction. Or the monk ability. We were just like a fraction of a second off. And like I said, 2-tower games are not good for Expo. Rage everything up, and another day, another 3 crown. We'll kind of catch you in the next one. Into our next game here. Put my headphones on the wrong way. And honestly, this deck is just so much fun. Like when I'm playing it, I'm not winning 100% of the time, I'm not going to lie, but I'm actually having a blast. There's something so satisfying about playing a deck with like such 3 crown potential. As many of you beatdown players know, this deck might convert me from my quick cycle decks to something a little more aggressive. Okay, big spell poison comes down, no surprise. We're just going to go like this. Okay, looks like it's going to be Goblin Drill. There's a ton of Goblin Drill in the meta, so I'm not surprised at all. Okay, log comes down. Goblin Drill poison is one of the hardest things in the game to stop, but they usually play really aggressive, so you can usually catch them out with something. Okay, E-barbs here for the drill. Okay. I want to go like this because I want the Tesla to be like just DPS down. Okay. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And we're going to maybe try and catch skeletons. Oh, E-barb on the tower though. Look at that damage. That's from 1 E-barb on the tower. E-barbs are crazy. Not like this so that way it doesn't splash onto my tower. He's going to go in the opposite lane. If he poisons this, it's not the end of the world, honestly. He would still have a reasonable counter push. Heal Spirit is really, really good behind your E-barbs, but in this case, I think I'm just going to let the E-barbs do their thing because he played the Evo Bomber. Yeah. Okay, he spent a lot there, so I'm going to go for an Elixir Collector. Hopefully he'll poison when he has enough, and then he'll be down a significant amount of Elixir. He opts not to. I think that's probably a smart play, to be completely honest. He'll get more damage like this than he would have if he tried to go for a punish. Or, sorry, go for a poison. So well played to my opponent. I think that was the proper thing. So we now have our Evo Knight in cycle, though, so we're going to be able to make a really, really nasty push. I really want him to just spend on the monk more than anything. Oh, perfect. We get the Tesla out of hand. We're going to split archers here. And try not to leak, honestly, is the biggest thing. 3 muskies like this. Perfect. Yeah, see, because like he poisoned, like what? Nothing? Almost. We're going to go monk here. And then we're going to E-barbs and just call it a day. Right? Like what is the move here? How does he get out of this situation unscathed? I feel like I could have played that better too, but it like doesn't even matter. Tower down. We have our Knight in cycle as well here. Yep. Easy defense. Wow. Or not. Or not. Or not. I thought I played that Knight in the perfect spot. We need to be careful of Evil Barry. Nah, he's not going to be able to do it. So, GG's against Goblin Drill. We'll take the dub, and we'll catch you in the next one. All right, into our next game here against Star IQ. I should be concerned. And then I'm gonna drop my knight in the back. Not overthink it. A lot of archers, dude. Are Evo archers that good? I feel like they're pretty decent in the meta, but not for as much as I've seen them today. I'm gonna split archers of my own though. Try and cycle to my Evos, and also try to figure out what they're running. I'm sure they're running a big spell of some sort. Okay, since he split those, that's 4 elixir that essentially isn't going to get that much damage. So I'm going to go like this. Yeah, he fireballs. If you're really crazy, you can bait their fireball with like a monk. Or sorry, you can play the pump and then play the monk to bait their fireball. And then you can use the monk ability on it. So I might try and do that one time and see if we can catch them. If you get them in like a habit of doing that. Okay, he spent a lot of his spells here. So I'm going to go like this. He doesn't have fireball in hand. We're just going to pop the ability. Nice. Recruits are a really good answer. We're not going to get a ton of damage. The monk tanking, though, does a really, really good job. Kind of an aggressive rage, but we might still get something, honestly. That monk tanked for so long. That's actually bonkers. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that wasn't even that good of a play. Granted, we are in a classic challenge right now, so that's the level of comp, I suppose. Nothing too crazy. Cycle a knight to get to our Evo, and let it breathe. Just chill. I'm really tempted to do the play that I was talking to y'all about. Archers like this, so we don't give value with the tower, and, like if he spells them with the fireball or something. And then we'll have a nice counter push, because they'll go maybe behind the knight. Nah, they're not going to. Okay, I wonder if we can time this right. I mean, he still needs to defend the archers, so I don't know what he'll do. Okay, maybe we can get the fireball. Do it, 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 fireball it. Nah, he thought about it. I wanted it, dude, I wanted it so badly. That's okay. Knight is going to do a really awesome job here. Okay, fireballs now. So we're going to go 3 muskies and then heal spirit, and then we're ready with our rage. Because he doesn't have fireball, right? So what does he do here? Okay, it goes like that. We just need to try and DPS this down as much as possible. Yeah, he just got vaporized. He just got vaporized. Didn't have fireball in hand. And watch his tower disappear. Holy moly, that's crazy. Good game to star IQ. And we'll go ahead and catch you in the next one. Likely our last game of the video. To be fair, these games are kind of just like flying by because this deck is a 3-crown machine. Let's put archers in the back. Like, it's just so punishing. Like, if they just make one tiny mistake, they quite literally lose their entire tower. We're going to cycle to our pump. He's leaking a teeny bit of elixir, so it's a good time for us to go in. Okay, looks like he's going to be playing Elixir Golem, which is very bad that I just cycled my archers, because now we're going to have a hard time defending. Yep, I've seen this movie before. Your boy is in trouble here. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Kind of a bad ability by him, though. Yeah. We're gonna take see you in the next game. Alright, in our next game, we refuse to end on a loss. If you play against E-Golem, just pack your bags, just forget about it. It's not gonna happen. But like I said, there are a lot of matchups that are winnable. I thought that was funny, so I'm just gonna leave that in the video. Alright. Up against Cannoneer here. The monk actually does get a reasonable amount of value against the Cannoneer. He might go in with, like, Balloon here. Yeah, kind of saw that coming, TBH. Bats here, and I think we're just going to have to let our tower go. It is what it is. And we need to hope that we can get something even better. Rage on the Skellies. And, okay. Perfect. And we also got some good damage on the left, so when in doubt, don't defend. Just turn off your brain, flip that switch, and pressure. Because sometimes you don't really, like, you actually don't have a cycle to defend. In reality, I probably shouldn't be cycling my archers as much as I do. But, nah. Okay. I'm going to go like this. He's probably going to...
Doing it for the fam.
Against my better judgment, I'm going to pump. Against my better judgment. Yeah, he's going to go in here. Maybe that was a mistake. But I think he only has a small spell, so in essence, we should be okay. Okay, if we can get the archers onto the balloon, that would be huge. Okay, reasonable. Oh, I don't know about that snowball, though. Okay, we need to watch out for Evo Skellies. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I think he has them. Yep, okay, perfect. We waited for it. We waited for it. That was huge. That was so important to wait for the Evo Skeletons. Otherwise, you can just get caught out. And we have a surviving pump. Oh, I could go for 3 Musketeers in the pocket. I'm going to wait, though. I'm going to wait, though. I'm going to wait. Okay. This is going to be a battle for the ages right here. Gonna go like this, just to tank these bats and get them out of here. I don't want them anywhere near me. And then we're gonna go E-barbs in the pocket. Just so he's not ready. He won't be ready, he won't be ready. Enrage on Skellies that don't come down at all. He opts to sack his tower. And we're gonna hit him with the old reliable, the Wombo combo, the 3 Musketeers in the pocket. Bang, 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 bang. And just like that, we clutched up against Balloon. So we're going to shake that E-Golem game off with a very, very nice 3 crown. I swear every game ends in a 3 crown. So good games, Leo. Catch you in the next one. Into our next game here against Lance. Last game, I swear, I'm actually just having so much fun with this deck that I keep wanting to like make content. That's all that's happening right now. Gonna go like this. Ice Spirit Archers could be another Expo. That wouldn't be too shabby for us, to be completely honest. Won't be the worst thing in the world. Something else you can do that I haven't been doing against Expo is you can pop the monk ability. Okay, I wonder how fast can I be? I don't think I can get the monk down in time for the fireball. Is he going to do it? Oh, he does not. Okay, we're going to go like this. Okay, let's see how good this does. Wow, that's actually a lot of damage to the Expo. And then we can kind of just go like this and take care of the rest of it. That fireball also came down late, so we got good value from the pump. He didn't have it in cycle. That was really, really good for us. We're just going to chill here, like I said. We're going to cycle back to another pump. Don't want to overcommit. We really are going to rely on one massive push to try and take his tower. Maybe that heal spirit jumps. Never mind. It's slow AF. Okay. I ain't going to fare well, decent against these archers. I'm going to rage just because he played a lot there. And he is back to another Expo, but we do have decent counters in hand. We have the monk. We're going to go like that. I'm going to archers up here. Good heal spirit there to protect that. And monk will mostly clean it up. Mostly. He'll get a little bit of damage here, but it's negligible for what we have in store next. We're going to go with our knight. We're going to go with the 3 muskies. Opposite of where the pump is, so he doesn't like go crazy and fireball the pump. Yeah, I know, I get it. You're not worried. Okay, we're going to go with the E-barbs here. Watch out for the Evo Skellies, as always. Evo Skellies. Does he have them, or is it the Tesla? No, okay. Whole lot of nothing. There they are. And the rage comes down a little late, but still decent. Still decently timed rage. Oh, huge heal spirit. Oh my gosh. That was on me for giving him fireball value. That was dumb. But we don't care. We just don't. We don't care. Low archer shot? No. Darn, I totally gave him fireball value. That was so dumb. I can't believe that I did that. I don't know why. If you're gonna play your 3 Musketeers behind your monk, like, you have to do it at the bridge, pretty much. Otherwise, it just gets... They get too much spell value. Oh, horrible archers, too. Guys, we're trying so hard to sell this game. Okay, monk's gonna pop off here, though. Wait for it. Huge monk. W monk in the chat. Okay. Expo is actually not a bad matchup. Okay, he goes for the fireball. That's fine. Because guess what? He's cooked. Rage does a decent amount onto the tower. We're just going to drop it. Drop it early. Evo Knight is a really good answer to the Expo, too. You just have a lot of Expo answers. Even if you do play like a bot. Nice. You thought I was going to play something at the bridge. Apparently. Monk is going to come down as well here. Beautiful. Look at the monk. Look at the monk go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Proud of you. We're going to cycle a rage. And one more rage is going to do it. So, GG's to our opponent. Yeah, I would be kind of upset too. If you hate Expo, this is a good deck for you. We're going to go ahead and take the dub in our first game that actually went into OT. We'll catch you in the outro. That's going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time and that's going to do it for today's video. Here is the deck one more time in case you want to take a screenshot. Please give this deck a try. I say that all the time, but it is so much fun. Try it against your friends. Try it online in ladder, and I promise you'll have a blast. And if you enjoyed the content, please consider dropping a subscription, and I'll see you in another video real soon.